أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله تعالى على سيدنا محمد. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I want to recite, translate and shortly explain the two verses of Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 149 and verse 150. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. ومن حيث خرجت فول وجهك شطر المسجد الحرام وإنه للحق من ربك وإنه للحق من ربك وما الله بغافل عما تعملون. The translation is, from wherever you might come forth, turn your face towards the holy mosque, Masjid al-Haram, towards the Masjid al-Haram, for that indeed is the truth from your Lord, and Allah is not heedless of what you do. Verse 150. ومن حيث خرجت فول وجهك شطر المسجد الحرام وحيث ما كنتم فولوا وجوهكم شطره لئلا يكون للناس عليكم حجة إلا الذين ظلموا منهم فلا تخشوهم واخشوني ولأتم نعمتي عليكم ولعلكم تهتدون. And the translation is, from wherever you come forth, turn your faces towards the holy mosque, and wherever you may be, turn your faces towards it in prayer, so that none may have an argument against you unless they be those immersed in wrongdoing. Do not fear them, but fear only me, so that I may complete my favor upon you, so that you may be guided on the right path. The translation is finished. The first verse doesn't need any explanation. That is 149 verse, doesn't have any explanation. For verse number 150, the explanation is, the followers of the Prophet ﷺ were told to follow the order to face the Kaaba and to do so carefully, because if they didn't, their enemies could use it against them, mocking them for not following what they claimed was God's command. And the favor here, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, so that Allah may do favor on you. The favor here refers to the role of leading the world and guiding others, leading the world and guiding them to the right path, which Allah took away from the children of Israel and gave to the Muslim community. That favor was taken away from the Israelites and it was given to the Muslim community. The highest reward for people living righteously is being chosen by God to lead the world and guide humanity to goodness. So the change in the direction of prayer, that is Qiblah, was a sign that Muslims were appointed to this leadership role. Therefore, they should obey Allah's commands, as failing to do so could cause them to lose the honor they have been given. This is very important. You see, in these verses, the order to face our direction in prayer to the Masjid al-Haram is repeated. It is emphasized. That indicates its importance. It is repeated again. And this is related with the status of leadership for Muslims of this ummah. So we are given honor. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has honored us. And if we fail to do so, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from failure, then that honor will be lost. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from that loss. Again the phrase, so that you may be guided to the right way. In the end of the verse number 150, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, لَعَلَّكُمْ وَلَعَلَّكُمْ تَهْتَدُونَ, so that you may be guided on the right path. That shows the proper way a sovereign addresses those under him. suggesting that the people can expect favor and guidance from the sovereign, and that is enough to bring them joy. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide on the right path, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enable us to do Amr bil Maruf and Nahi Anil Munkar. That is to advise people to do good and to prohibit them from doing bad. Amr bil Maruf and Nahi Anil Munkar, and also to convey the message of Islam to the whole world. That is the duty of our ummah. That is our duty. That is a very high status of work, a job, which was the duty of the Prophets ﷺ. And now, as Muhammad ﷺ was the final of the messengers and the final of the prophets, so this duty is given to his ummah now. This is our duty to guide the world on the right path of Islam. And that is a high status, that is an honorable job. For that, on the day of judgment, we will be given a reward. But failure will make us accountable on the day of judgment. We will be standing in a position of shahid. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam will be shahid on you. He will be witness on you. And he will be witness because he conveyed the message of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala perfectly to us, both orally and practically. And now it is our duty to convey this message to the whole world, both orally, both in words and in practices, so that we will be shahid on them, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that the Prophet will be shahid on you, and you will be shahid on, you will be witness on other people. That is a high position which is given to us. So on the day of judgment, we will be standing there. If we had done this Amr bil Maruf and Nahi Anil Munkar, if we had conveyed the message of Islam to inform people of the world from the Holy Quran and from the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ, then it will be great. But if, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us, if we failed, then on the day of judgment there will be a hard accountability. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from hard accountability. Ya Allah, may you enable us to follow your commands, to obey you and obey your Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, to practice all the commands of Islam and also to convey them to the whole world. And may you take us easily to paradise. May you protect us from hell. Ameen. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun ala al-mursaleen. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد.